Good morning, dear student. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you the last chapter, chapter number 17, learning the abilities. In the chapter, I am going to teach you about the abilities. Abilities means the mental and physical power or skill that makes it possible to do something. Means if you having a power mentally and physically both, then you are able to do the things properly, the works properly. Like in the class, your mental power should be very sharp. At that time you will give the answer to a teacher. That is your ability. If you physically fit, then only you can pick up the table of a teacher and replace the place. Though both the properties comes in the ability of a person or of a child. Abilities or life skill. Life skill means a skill that is necessary for the life, for the desirable or full participation in everyday life activities. Means if you are able, then only your mother give you an order to go upstairs and bring something. Means she knows that you have the ability. Whether you are not thinking properly that no, I don't want to go because I am very feeling tired, I don't have this type of ability, I can't do this work. But you have an ability. If a teacher give you some work to write in short notes or an essay, some students write nicely, but some are going to take the copying of the other person, or the cheating of the other children. Means they don't have that ability. No, they also have the ability, but their ability cannot comes out properly. They are fearing of that if I will write, then something would be happen. Ma'am scold me because I have done so many mistakes over here. I will do this type of mistake. So ability is very good. You have to be create your ability because you have to do lots of work in your life. Deal effectively with the demands and changes of everyday life. Nowadays, each and every day is going to be changed. So many things are coming in the world. In olden days, mobiles is not there. Now today, mobile is there, and you all are knowing properly about the mobiles. Whether your grandparents don't know how to operate with the mobile, but you know. And nowadays, classes are also going with the mobiles. We never imagine in our life that it will be happen sometimes that the classes we can teach the students with the mobile only. No, but now because the days are changing, this thing is also changing. So now we know that our abilities that we can handle the mobile properly, but our grandparents cannot. At that time, mobile is not there. Even phones are rarely having in one or two homes. So and these abilities you all are having because you are from your childhood you are learning about these things. So each and every work, each and everything you have to be learned. That is your ability. Not only operating the mobile is sufficient for your life. You have to cook food because if you are not able to prepare something to eat, even a sandwich or a Maggi, you cannot boil the egg, you cannot make a tea, simple things, then you will become dull because you are not even know how to prepare these things. Means you don't have an ability, but you have to be take it out that something I am able to cook. If my mother is not present at home, my father is not present at home, I will not go out of the home to buy the things. I can prepare the things and at home and have it. And when my parents will come, then they will be happy that we have done this type of work. So these are acquired through learning and used to handle problems and questions commonly encountered in daily human life. Acquired means to obtain. When we learn something, then only we get something. If we know how to cook it, then only we can prepare it. But when we know how to cook it, because when we are learning it, I am giving an example. If you are learning some chapter, then only you are able to give the answers also. So, you go through your daily life, what is going on, and encounter that life, and then take out some questions that I can do this work or not, I am able to do this work or not, and you can do the practice, and I know that you are able to do that work properly. You know about the Sudha Chandan. She don't have one leg, but still she can dance on the stage by applying the artificial leg, and she is able to dance. This is her ability. She don't want to lose it. You learn about the Helen Keller in the previous chapter. She is dumb. She is deaf. She cannot speak a single word. But at last, she did so much work about the disabled children, because she is learned that she is having this type of ability. She can do it. Now, children, as you all know, our world's changing rapidly. So, the ability to adjust and adapt has become critical to success. Means we have to do some adjustment, and we have to adopt some good things from the others and apply in our life to become successful. If you cultivate the life skill within yourself, cultivate means prepared and use. Don't put the cultivation work that yes, whatever you sow, जो आप बोगे वही काटोगे. So whatever you cultivate, जो आप cultivate करोगे, that only is for yourself. You become equipped not only to thrive in the classroom but also in the world beyond. Means you are not only best in the class but best in full world. You are able to go out in the world because you are well equipped. You know how to manage all the things. Equipped means prepare somebody for a particular task, means you are able to do that task not only in the class but all over the world. So, a skill can prove to be more relevant to you, while some may prove to be less relevant. Some skills are like you are very good in that, and some are in that you are not properly good, but you have to adopt that one more in which you are not good. You have to do the practice on that. In which you are good, you can share with your friends that I am good in this, so I can help you in that skill. In other words, the application of this life skill is highly dependent on life circumstances, culture, behavior, geographical location, etc., which vary from person to person. Means where you are living, how your neighborhood treats you, how your locality is like, your skill is developed in that purpose only. So, the division and subdivision of life skills are like this: life skills and abilities. Social skill means socially we are developed, how we can communicate with the public. Thinking skill, how we are thinking about, and emotional skill means how emotionally we are. So one by one I am going to show this all. You can see in your book. Social skill. Social skill refers that are useful for living in the society. The first one is effective communication. Means the ability to convey information to another person effectively and efficiently. How effectively and efficiently you are conveying your words to others. That is known as effective communication. Communication you all know. To transfer your words to other, to convey your message from one person to another person. So you should be very effective. How you can very effective? First, your words should be very good. Your body language should be very good. Means you are not using the words which are not good for others. You should be very polite, courteous, and while communicating, when you are communicating something to someone, keep in mind that what is your standard or status and what the other person status is there. If you are talking to a labor class person, D class employees, you are talking to a rickshaw wala, if you are talking to an auto wala, if you are talking to a vendors which are standing near your house or in the market near your school, then you have to talk in Hindi very silently, very simply. You can use that words. You have to talk in Hindi with them because they don't know English at all. But when you are talking to our higher authorities, you can use your English words. You have to be very decently go in front of them. So this is known as effective communication. The next one is interpersonal relationship. Interpersonal relationships associated between two or more people. Okay, means when two persons are doing the work. For example, if a teacher is given, or you are doing some work with your friend, teacher is given some work with your friend or a person which you don't like, or you are doing some work with your friend, you should never be angry with them. You have to take something from them also and give something from your side also. Means the communication should be very clear. If he will say, no, I will not do like this as you are doing, don't worry, you are a good person. So you said, okay, first whatever you want to do, you can do it. If it is correct, then okay. If you feel it is not good, then I will help you by my way. And then you have to do the same thing. Then it will be good for you. Then empathy. The last is social skill is empathy. Empathy, the ability to imagine how another person is feeling and so understand his/her mood. If feeling of another person is known as empathy. Sorrow, if they are your own. I'm going to repeat it again. It refers to your ability of feeling as how you are feeling about another person who is not feeling good, who is in a mood of sorrow, in a mood of sadness. Then what you will do for his or her help. It is a feeling whereby you consider someone else's pain as your own. You feel that you have to help him by feeling that that pain is yours own. So this is the empathy. When you feel the pain of your friends as your own and then help and console him, you are empathetic towards him. Okay, and if you are thinking that he is crying now, please calm down. Okay, ma'am has told you, no problem, jane do, koi baat nahi. Then it is not empathic. When you feel that if ma'am would scold me, I am also become sad. At the same way you say, okay, if ma'am would scold me, I am also become sad. I know that you have not done something seriously wrong, but maybe in the mind of ma'am you have done wrong. It's okay now. So like as you are using these type of words, it means you are consoling him, you are giving him a power. Okay. Now the next point is thinking skill. Thinking skill are the mental activities you use to process information, make connections, make decisions and create new ideas. Thinking from your mind. These are mind-oriented skills in which you are using your mind. First is self-awareness. Self-awareness means how individual consciously knows and understands their own character, feeling, emotions and desires. of experience in the awareness, the ability to know about yourself and thinking around you. It involves answering the questions like what do I want the most, what I am required to do for success, what make me happy or sad, do I have a positive outlook or negative outlook. On the basis of answer you get should change yourself. How I am studying, is my studying is good for me or not? How I am playing, it is helpful in my life or not? Then you change yourself. Okay, then the next is creative thinking. Creative thinking means is the ability to consider something in a new way. Means when you are creatively thinking something, then only you can make something new. It means portraying or bringing into actions your very own ideas. Means your own ideas, you have to change it something which are unique in nature. It is like, for example, in your book it is given devising a new study pattern which is less time consuming. Now the next one is critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally about what to do or what to believe. It includes the ability to engage in reflective and independent thinking. Dear children, critical thinking means giving serious thought to examine the different aspects. Means you have to thought on each and every point. Means finding out the cause and effect of various things. Like, just take one pen, I am taking this pen, and think about it, that why it is made up of plastic, why we have filled the ink in it. We have to think in that. One more example is given, thinking about the mistakes that use your marks, why you got less marks in science, why you have got more marks in maths, and what the thing now I have to do to improve my marking. So this is your thinking, critical thinking. It also comes under your critical thinking. Then decision making. Now decision making is a process of making choices to identify a decision, gathering information and assessing alternatives, resolutions. Decisions involved or deciding involved is what to do, when to do, how to do. Now next, what is my next step? Now what I am going to do after doing this work. So this all are coming in the decision making. Like when your marks are not coming good in your exam, you are decided to not watch the television until I am not scored this type of marks. So this is your decision. You are preparing something for your own self. Then the last one is problem solving in thinking skill. First one, self-awareness. First you have to be aware of yourself. Second, creative thinking. Your mind is creative at all and you have to do the work in that. Critical thinking, criticize yourself to do better work. Decision making, you have to decide something to do for your life. And now problem solving. Problem solving means it is the skills help you determining why an issue is happening and how to resolve this or that issue. Some issues are coming in your life, like you always got very less marks in science. Why? All the students are knowing that you are very good student in the class, but all the time you are getting less mark in science. What simple issues are coming in your life. So what you have to solve that problem. How to get up early in the morning or to take out some more time for your science study, that I am very good in all the subjects, now I have to cover this work. Then last but not the least is emotional skill. Emotionally we have to be very much active. Like emotional skill means these skill includes being able to understand and control emotions, understand, care about others and make good decisions. Expression of happiness, fear, anger, hatred, these all are come in the emotional skills and we have to control these skills. Sometimes someone is scolding me. Suppose our teacher is scolding me and I am not good for my sake thinking that I have not done something wrong. But we have to control our emotion. We have to control our anger because the teacher is elder to me. If he is saying something, it is good for us only. Okay? If your parents are saying something, scolding you, that means they are want that you should be very good person when you will mature. So, there are 2 points in that, coping with stress and coping with emotions. You have to read both the points properly. First है coping with stress. Everybody faces problem which carries worries or tension. So what you have to do? You have to be relax your mind, calm down, listening some music, take some rest and then smile because smiles make you stress free and then start doing your work which is giving you stress. You will think got some good marks in that work, whether it is exam or not, but you can give the marks by your own self that I am doing this work and it is very good for me. Then copying your emotions. Everybody has feeling and emotions which differ from person to person. Means if my mood is very good, my friend mood is not too good. So we should learn how to develop full control over the ways in which we have expressed our emotions. Not speaking harsh word in the state of anger. We don't have to be very harsh to our friend because he was saying, okay, no, I don't want. Maybe he is not feeling good. So we don't have to be too much showing anger on them. If he's, and tell our friends also that we have to be control our emotions, anger,